Okay, Shaun, Katie, Shaun, Katie. Do you know what Wicked is?
Yep, I saw it in the theatre.
I haven't got a clue what Wicked is. It's about the green one in The Wizard of Oz, isn't it?
The Wicked Witch of the West.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, you know who the Wicked Witch of the West is. Everyone knows who the Wicked Witch of the West is.
Right, so there's the Wicked Witch of the East. She's the one that gets crushed by the house.
Yeah.
And there's the green one,
Wicked Witch of the West. And there's Glinda, the Good Witch.
The Good Witch. Is she the Wicked Witch of the North?
No, she's Glinda the Good.
Well, is there a Wicked Witch of the North?
No, not that we know of. Not that
Is
I
there
know
a Wicked
of.
Witch of the South?
I don't, Shaun. I don't know.
From a storytelling point of view, there better be.
There might be. I might have just forgot. But as far as I'm aware, there's two witches. One of them gets crushed. It's her shoes stolen. The other one's the green one that we all know of. And there's Glinda.
Right, okay.
She might be north or south or whatever, but I don't know. But she's Glinda.
Maybe there's like a normal witch of the North and a salty witch of the South. Anyway.
So this is meant to be like an origin.
Right. I thought Oz the Great and Wonderful was the origin.
Is that your source of information?
Mm-hmm. I'm pretty sure James Franco has never lied to me.
We're just going to put a full stop on that sentence. This is different from that.
Okay. This one came first, didn't it?
Yeah. This was like a theatre production.
Yeah. It's got the song Defying Gravity, hasn't it?
Yes.
Sung by Idina Menzel.
Yes, and Kristen
Bell?
No, not Kristen Bell.
No? Oh no, she was Frozen, wasn't she?
Yeah.
Idina Menzel was also in Frozen. That's where I got that from.
Kristen, it's something, I can't remember her name. Really good singer, really famous for the theatre.
Mm-hmm. Right. And that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Does she turn evil?
You've seen Wizard of Oz, haven't you?
I assume she turns evil.
Why are you asking me these questions?
Right, okay, let's watch the trailer and then you can try and not spoil it by spoiling it.
Thing is, though, this isn't like an actual like the play, so it could be different. I imagine not, but it could be.
Well, yeah, you can tell me.
The best way to bring folks together is to give them a real good enemy.
You're green.
That is Ariana Grande, yes.
Okay.
Something just takes over me. And when it does, bad things happen. Once you learn to harness your emotions,
That's him from
sky's the
Bridget.
limit.
Was it? Oh.
Jonathan. Anthony. Is his name in Bridget.
Oh, is that Jeff Goldblum? Good for him.
Don't be afraid. I'm not afraid. It's the wizard who should be afraid of me.
When's Thanksgiving?
I don't know. It's not long before Christmas, is it?
I don't know. I don't know what Americans do for their holidays.
Is it? I'm sure like Thanksgiving and then Christmas.
So, is this show trying to... Sorry, is this...
Movie.
Movie. But does the stage show try to present the Wicked Witch of the West as a misunderstood anti-hero? It does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I don't like that, because the Wicked Witch of the West is one of the best villains ever.
Yeah.
And she's so simple.
Yeah.
In a good way. She doesn't need to be fiddled with like that.
Okay.
But anyway, explain to me.
That's what. So basically, it's set as them as like young adults, so like teenagers. They're in school, and they're in school. Yeah, because you saw what looks to be all the kids.
So she's
a student.
So why is she dressed like that?
Because she's different. She's an outcast, Shaun. She's green, if you couldn't notice.
Okay.
And they go to this school to learn magic.
Okay, so they're going to Hogwarts.
Yeah.
What house is the Wicked Witch of the West in?
It's not like
She's
that.
Slytherin. She's green, so I assume she... So who is this?
Glinda.
This is Glinda.
Yes, this is young Glinda.
I already don't like it because it's Ariana Grande.
You're very judgmental.
I am. That's what we do.
There's been a lot of controversy around all of this. Yeah, so she's Glinda.
She's Glinda.
Another student at the school.
Okay.
She's kind of the popular kind
Mean
of
girl.
and they become unlikely allies, shall we say.
Okay.
You know, you can see she's an outcast because everyone's like, oh, she's green.
Mm-hmm. Judgmental.
Yeah.
Even Glinda is judgmental. Okay, it's not a bullying story, is it? Is it going to say that the reason the Wicked Witch of the West is evil is because she gets bullied? Because I know I said it as a joke, but I prefer Oz the Great and Wonderful, or whatever it's called, version of...
No,
If that's what it goes along the lines of.
I don't... I mean, she does get bullied, but I don't think that's the reason. That's not the reason why she...
So does she not know that she's green?
She knows she's green. I think this is meant to be sarcasm, Sean.
Ah.
Because she's like, oh, you're
Oh,
green,
okay.
and she's like, what? You know?
Okay.
You're meant to be good at sarcasm.
Look, she's got quirky glasses. If I didn't get the sarcasm, it's because the sarcasm wasn't done very well. Sorry.
Okay.
Emerald City, I
Yeah.
take it.
And their goal is to become witches. Because they want to, you know, do good and
Okay.
do good in Oz.
Yellow Brick Road. Are these
Yes.
the fields that Dorothy and them fall asleep in?
Mm.
I wonder if these get asbestos dropped on them.
Mm.
Side note, in case you didn't know, the scene where Dorothy and the other lovable members of her gang get snowed on, that's asbestos dropping on them. Quite awful. Anyway, you were saying? So they're going to Emerald. Do they want to go to Emerald City, or
Yes,
Right,
because
okay.
they want to become successful witches. They want to help people and do good.
Okay.
And so
And-
this is about them kind of figuring out who they are and
Right. Okay.
stuff.
So does she learn the Avada Kedavra spell?
I'm trying.
Is that where it all goes wrong? So who is this?
That's the head mistress, I believe. Is it?
I don't know.
I think so. I think that's who she's meant to be. I think she's meant to be like the head teacher of the school.
Okay.
I think.
She looks weird.
It's been many. Yeah.
Why is there controversy?
Mainly around Ariana Grande.
Well deserved then.
Yeah, it's been a number of years since I actually saw Wicked, so I can't remember every plot detail of the story.
Okay, so why does she hate the wizard so?
Why do you think she would hate the wizard?
Does he spurn her? Is she
I can't really tell you because that's kind of like a big plot.
a
Point.
hell hath no fury like a witch scorned? So this is at Emerald City, isn't it? Yeah, okay. Is it something like she wishes to not be green, and because he's essentially a fraud, he can't give her that?
I mean,
Because that's what he does at the end, isn't it? When they all come asking for their wishes, he basically says, "You were always brave, you were always smart, you always had a heart."
yeah.
The only wish he actually grants is Dorothy's to go home, and that's not him. That's the slippers that she's had on literally the entire time.
Yes, that's him from Bridgerton. That's Anthony from Bridgerton.
So he's not the wizard. So who's he?
He's not the wizard. He's another student at their school.
Is he studying to be the Wicked Witch of the North?
No.
No. Okay.
No.
You would think they would jump on this kind of thing. I'm practically writing the franchise for them. So, does it explain why Glenda and her end up hating each other so?
Yes.
Okay.
It explains everything, and it also ties in with the original Wizard of Oz
Does
film.
it tie in with Oz the Great and Wonderful?
No.
Is it Oz the Great and Powerful or Oz the Great and Wonderful?
I know what you're talking about. I can't remember the exact name of
The
it.
one
but
with
no.
James Franco and Mila
Yeah.
Kunis
But no, it doesn't tie into that
Okay.
because that's like its own thing.
and Michelle Williams. Is this is not Emerald City? Is this her future abode? Is this her home? Because there's
I don't-
flying monkey
I
things.
don't- To be honest, I don't actually know because I watched the stage production, not the.
Does it tie into Return to
What
Oz?
is it always? Return to Oz.
Oh my god, have you never seen Return to Oz? The scariest film ever made.
I think I have. I can't for
The
the life of me. remember.
scariest film ever made. Me and Nicole absolutely hated that film.
I hated the in the Wizard of Oz. I hated the Wicked Witch of the West.
Scare.
It's terrifying.
There's a different witch in Return to Oz, and she's scarier,
Really?
much scarier.
I'm glad I don't
She
watch
takes
it.
her head off.
Oh God,
Yeah, she takes her head off and puts different heads on.
lovely. I don't think I've seen that, but I think I've seen
That's
the
horrifying.
witch.
So why does she dress like this? is the hat all powerful or something?
No, that's just her fashion choice.
Oh, so she's a goth.
She's embracing her difference because everyone, she's kind of judged for looking different. Obviously, she's green,
Yes.
but she kind of accepts that she is different and that
Okay.
there's nothing wrong in that.
Embraces it.
Yeah.
Oh. Is Dorothy in it? Does it tie in with... You said it tied in. I assume you don't mean it tied in if Dorothy's in it. Does it run parallel with The Wizard of Oz? Does at some point it catch up to The Wizard of Oz and tell the story from her point of view? Like a Maleficent type thing?
Potentially, yeah.
So yes.
I'm really trying not to spoil it, but you also are. And
Oh, well then yes, okay.
yeah.
Okay.
It's kind of hard not to
Yeah.
spoil things when it does that.
See, I want to give it a chance, but I don't like when good characters are unnecessarily grown upon.
Right. You like them actually just evil.
Yeah. I mean, I know a lot of people like Wicked, and it'll probably be one of those films where, or even shows that if I watched it, I would really enjoy
I think
it.
if you just went into it and you were just like, okay, so this is just like, she isn't actually riding it, no, she's just kind
No, she's escaping from Emerald City, though, isn't she?
where if you just watched it with like kind of, as if you hadn't watched Wizard of Oz, you'd probably be better, but you still might not end up liking it because it's you.
Yeah, but that doesn't make any sense, though. What are the odds that someone's going to seen Wicked but not seen Wizard of Oz? You don't go and see Wicked unless you've seen The Wizard of Oz.
Might be some people.
I
Weird people.
would argue that of the viewers who've seen both, 5% of them have not seen The Wizard of Oz. The Wizard of Oz is one of it's The Wizard of Oz. Everyone's seen The Wizard of Oz. So does she have like a sort of fairy godmother type moment?
What do you mean?
Where she's arriving in on a bubble. That's how the fairy godmother in Shrek arrives as well.
That is also how Glinda arrives.
Yeah, I know, but I know that it. I know that
And she does also have a fairy godmother moment because she gives Dorothy the shoes and she helps her run away.
Yes, I know. I know that Shrek came from Wizard of Oz, and technically it came from Cinderella, but I get that.
Okay.
Does she have an I need a hero moment?
Is that what you were asking?
That's why I'm asking. Because I don't think I could.
I don't think we could recreate something as iconic as that.
I don't think I want Ariana Grande singing "I Need a Hero."
I
She's
don't
not going to
think-
sing it better than Jennifer Saunders.
This is all original songs, so there's not going to be anything like that.
Okay.
And she couldn't recreate something as iconic, but
So, for what reason does she sing "Defying Gravity"?
I'm not going to tell you.
Okay.
Sorry, but I can't.
Okay.
I'm
Fair
really
enough.
trying my best not to spoil it. I'm trying to think of what I can tell you and what I can't tell you, and it's difficult.
Yeah.
I'm not very good at this.
Wicked coming out on Thanksgiving. Who knows when that is?
Thanksgiving?
So what's July the 4th? That's Independence
Independence
Day,
Day.
isn't it? Yeah.
I'm sure Thanksgiving is around
Christmas time.
the end of the year because Christmas is however long after. I'm sure.
Yeah. Do you know?
You're gonna give it a chance.
I mean, I'll give it a chance. There's been tons of things that I've had an initial bad reaction to, but then I've actually enjoyed. Bridgerton being one of the bigger ones.
Yeah.
There's just sometimes I think there's a very fine line between giving a character their own backstory and doing too much to a character.
Right.
I always liked the Wicked Witch of the West because she was a simple bad guy. And we've moved into a time where people don't like that anymore. They need exposition. They need loads of backstory. I think that the best villains are often the most simple.
They're just evil.
Yeah, like when you look at the James Bonds, the most memorable. Well, you won't know the most memorable villains that people know from James Bond are fairly simple. It's revenge, or it's gold, or it's things like that. It's little basic plans. It's nothing ridiculous, and so I suppose there's a fine line. Part of the reason that I didn't like Oz the Great and Wonderful or whatever it was called, because I did say that as a joke. I didn't actually like that film, but I liked the sort of I like Mila Kunis. I liked it when she
Yeah.
turned evil.
I will say it was original, but it was definitely not.
What was intended.
Yeah, it's not. This is not like that.
Yeah.
Though. I mean, it is really popular. A lot of people like it. I liked it.
Oh, no, I
liked
know.
What,
I know
me and
people
Mum and
like it.
Nicole, when we watched it at the theatre,
The
we
other
liked
thing
it.
is as well is that sometimes stage shows don't translate very well to film.
The stage show was really good.
There's
Yeah,
a lot of examples where it has done quite well translating from show to film. Then there's a lot where things have been overhyped. I'm talking Les Miserables. That film was not as fantastic as everyone made it out to be. It was good.
It's very long.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm like, just don't make Harry Potter and the Cursed Child. Let it stay
Let
as a
it be
stage show.
yeah. I'd be interested to see what this is like.
Yeah.
If it's as good as what the stage show was.
Yeah. Because that's the thing, is that everyone says the stage show is absolutely brilliant. I've seen that before. You've seen it, haven't you? You said that at the beginning, didn't you?
Yeah.
I've forgotten because I'm thinking about.
Yeah, me, Mum, and Nicole went to see it quite a while ago, I will say. So I can't remember every single thing that happens.
You've seen all sorts of
But
it. You saw Harry Potter as well, didn't you?
yeah,
That was good.
it was really good. When I went to see it, the only song I actually knew was "Defying Gravity." That's like the most famous of the
Good
songs,
song,
but
yeah.
it was really good.
That's another thing. Idina Menzel sings that song really well. I'm not entirely sure if I'll enjoy hearing someone else sing it. It's just one of those things. It's like that petty thing frankly, and anyone who denies this is a liar. You always have a preference, and it's either the original or the new. Most people prefer originals to news.
I think it just depends if they change it up or if she just.
Yeah.
I think if she tried to sing it like Idina sang it, it would probably be worse because she's not Idina.
Yeah.
Whereas if she just was like, okay, I'm just going to do it. So it's still good, but it's like her own way of singing it. It'd probably be better.
Does Ariana Grande have to sing a lot?
Yes. It's Shaun, just accept it.
I don't like
Just
Ariana
accept
Grande.
it.
I don't like it.
We didn't see any of the what they called the Munchkins. Are the Munchkins?
Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't see any Munchkins.
Interesting. So it goes to Munchkinland, does it?
Maybe. Does it? Have I got that wrong? I actually can't remember.
Well, I mean, we see Dorothy, the Lion, the Tin Man, and the Scarecrow. So
It does.
I assume you must
I
see
think it
them.
does. I want to see. There's a scene where I'm like, I thought that they were in it, but maybe they're not. Maybe it's just because the play couldn't like show it very well. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I don't know. I think they'll probably be in it.
Okay. Anyway, that was us reacting to Wicked. I haven't got any more questions that I can think of now.
Okay.
Maybe down the line I will. Let us know what you think down in the comments. Do you think this will be good? Does it look good? Try not to spoil anything because we may very well react to it. Jeff Goldblum.
Jeff Goldblum.
Good for him. What was I going to say? Do you prefer the Wicked Witch of the West without the backstory, or would you prefer something like this where it does? Because even Maleficent, I didn't like the idea of Maleficent. Didn't like the idea of Cruella. Things like I don't always like things like
they
that.
try to make you like the villainous
bad guy,
characters,
yeah. It's like I enjoy the film better when I don't like the bad guy, in a good way.
Not everyone has to be complex.
No.
Some people can be very simple.
Or even just complex, but in a bad way. Darth Maul. Look what the Clone Wars did to Darth Maul. They made him more evil. Do that. I don't want to sit there and go, I feel bad for her, knowing that she sends hundreds of horrific monkey creatures after Dorothy, threatens a dog. I don't want to feel empathy to that. She threatens the dog.
I know she threatens.
And a little dog too. She threatens the dog. I don't care about Dorothy.
That was a really funny impression. Yeah. Oh God, I hate it.
Offer a bunch of slippers.
I used to have nightmares over the Wicked Witch of the West.
You used to have nightmares about everyone. You used to have nightmares about
I remember
Willy Wonka from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Yeah, he was creepy.
It's Johnny Depp.
Johnny Depp is creepy in Willy Wonka, or Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, whichever one it was. Yeah, I remember once because you and Nicole used to like tease me over the fact that I used to be so scared of the Wicked Witch, and so I hid the DVD. So you couldn't put it on because I was that scared of it.
Okay, you were scared of everything as a child.
Ooh. I was innocent and sensitive.
Well, I mean, Nicole were growing up with Pennywise the Dancing Clown. You would... Oh, my goodness.
The Wicked Witch of the
The
West.
Wicked Witch of the West.
You know how scary she is. You agree?
You want to say scary?
Others agree too.
You have to watch Return to Oz. That's scarier. That'll give you nightmares now.
I don't even think I could watch Wizard of Oz now.
I might watch it later on.
Why would you do that to yourself?
Just because it's, entertainment.
Oh my god.
Yeah, let us know what you think. Like the video, subscribe, ding the bell notified when we upload. We upload every day-ish. Anything else you want to say?
I really hope I didn't spoil anything. People probably tell me if I did, but I
It
don't
doesn't
think I
feel
did.
like you've spoiled anything.
I've really tried not to. There's plot points where I was like,
The main question I have is,
There was characters I noticed where I was like, oh, I know who that is. But I don't want to tell you who it is.
Okay.
Because it would ruin things.
The main thing I want to know is why is there no Wicked Witch of the North? And why is there no Wicked Witch of the South?
There probably is, and I just can't remember. Is
Well,
there? I don't know.
should they
Let
not-
us know if there is. But don't spoil it if you know who it is. Just say yes or no.
Feels like Glinda should be one of those.
She probably is, I just can't remember.
Because in my mind, the Wicked Witch of the East is the weak one. The Wicked Witch of the West is the strong one. But if they go down the route of having the Wicked Witch of the West just being misunderstood, which I assume is what this film is about, you would think that the Wicked Witch of the South is the really bad one, and the Wicked Witch of the North is actually the good one.
But I can't remember. Maybe Glinda is. And I just can't remember. She might be.
Or maybe it's like the Wicked Witch of the South is actually the wizard. It feels weird to have 2 points of the compass with their own witches.
Maybe
I feel
there
bad
is-
for the North and South. That's what it is. They deserve to have their own witches. Or wizards. What if the Wicked Witch of the West is Slytherin? The Wicked Witch of the East is... Well, she's crap, so probably Ravenclaw. No, surely the Wicked Witch of the South should be Slytherin, because it's Ness. That doesn't make any sense, though, because the Wicked Witch of the West is green. So what colour was the Wicked Witch of the East? Maybe she was blue. Wicked Witch of the North should really be Gryffindor. Glinda's pink, which is the closest to red. So that one makes sense. But then the wizard is green, lives in the Emerald City, so is he Slytherin? So many questions. There's too many plot holes with this film. They shouldn't have a Hogwarts if they're not going to think about these things.
I did not think that you would take this so seriously. I didn't think that it would create that much issue. No, this is not like Harry Potter. Stop.
Well, that will be its undoing. Anyway, anything else you want to say?
No, that's it. Yes, that's it. Just finished. I can't take any more.
watching.
I didn't think this would cause so much issue for you.
Thank you for watching. I'm trying to push it to a 20-minute video.
I need to know.